Well, look, wait a minute. You changed your seats. I'm confused. Bauer, you're still in the middle, huh?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome back, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks, Mr. Bernie.
Thank you, Mr. Bernie.
I'm glad to see you. Hey, now last time I talked to you, the word that we did was not a very happy word. It was tedious. What do you remember about tedious? What does tedious mean?
It's boring.
Boring. Okay. Not interesting, not fun. Did you ever go to a movie and you thought the movie was going to be really good, but it wasn't?
Yes.
Did that ever happen? And you might say that movie was tedious. I thought it would be exciting, but it was tedious. Can you think of something else that is sometimes tedious?
The day.
The day can be tedious. Did you ever have that your parents tell you to do something like clean your room or do something and it's tedious?
Yes.
Yes, that could be tedious. Okay. All right. I was a little bit like Rezan. I had to share my bedroom with a little brother, and my brother was always a mess. And so cleaning our bedroom was tedious. Okay. Are you too messy?
No,
Or is your bedroom nice and clean?
it's nice.
Good. Yeah, my little brother was kind of a mess. Okay. All right. But now he's very successful. He's a banker. Okay. All right. Now, today for our second one, I wanted to look at a word that was a little bit happier. So let's take a minute. Let me change screens here. Okay. All right. Who can pronounce this word for me? Let's see. Can you pronounce that word? Give it a try.
Consecutive.
Very good. Consecutive. Okay. All right. Oh, and by the way, do you know something? Today I have 4 classes. So first, a student in Ankara who has a big English test tomorrow. Then you, and Berfine said she has a big English test tomorrow. Then I had a grown-up just before you, and she had a big English test last Saturday. So everybody is talking about English tests today. Okay. All right. So consecutive. Consecutive means in a row. Now, in the last class when we were reading, we took turns reading consecutively. First me, then Rezan, then Berfine, then Bauer, then me, then Rezan, then Berfine, then Bauer. Consecutive. Do you understand?
Consecutive.
Right. In order. So let me put that in the chat so you have it. Consecutive. And that is an adjective, just like we talked about before. In order. In a row. Now, can you think of some things that are consecutive? What are some things that are consecutive?
The races.
Very good.
Judos.
All right. How about the days of the week? Right? It's
Yeah.
always Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's never Wednesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday. No, they are consecutive. How about the seasons?
They're consecutive too.
Right. Bauer, do you remember in English what the 4 seasons are? Can you two help them out? Winter, then when it warms up and the flowers come out, winter,
Spring.
spring. Then when you don't have to go to school,
Summer.
summer. And when the leaves come off,
Out.
autumn. Very good. And they are consecutive. They are always in a row. Okay. Now, this might be more Rezan, because you are in high school. Rezan, are your classes consecutive? Like you always have this first period and something second period and something third period? Are
Yeah,
your classes consecutive?
they are consecutive.
And which class do you have first every morning?
Mostly English.
That's funny that you would say that, because when I remember high school, I always had English first. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. So that is consecutive in order. All right. Now let's go on. I want to move on. Okay. All right. Last time we talked, we looked at this story. And today we're going to look at it one more time. Okay. About him getting ready in the morning. And then we're going to try a new activity with it. And let's see how you do with the new activity. So first of all, we'll listen one more time so that it's fresh in your memory. Okay. So
He woke up. He got out of bed.
can you hear it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
He went to the restroom and took a shower. The water was cold at first. He made it warm. He took 10 minutes to shower. He stepped out of the shower. The floor became wet. He grabbed a towel. He wrapped it all around him. He went to his bathroom mirror. He saw his reflection. He looked handsome. He had grown facial hair. It was time for him to shave it. He grabbed the shaving cream and poured some in his hand. He spread the shaving cream around his face. He grabbed the razor and started shaving. He cut himself by accident. It started bleeding. He was not hurt. He washed his face and applied aftershave. He put a Band-Aid on his cut. The cut stung him a little. He dried himself and started getting ready for work.
Okay. Now I'm going to switch screens. Okay. Now, we got to go back. It's gonna. All right. Getting ready for work. Now, this is not. There it is. Okay. This is one of the sentences from our story. At the end of the sentence, it will have a period. But this sentence is not in order. Restroom, he, the, went, shower, and to, took. What should be the first word in the sentence?
He.
He. What did he do? He
Went.
went. Very good. He went where?
He went to
To
restroom.
to the restroom. And what did he do in the restroom?
And took a shower.
And took a shower. And then we put the period at the end. Good job, guys. Well done. Well done. So that was the first sentence. Now, let's see, give you a little applause there. Let's see how you do on the second sentence.
Thanks.
Okay. Takes a minute. Computer's being kind of slow today. Come on, computer. I think I need to close a window or two here. I wish it would work faster.
How was your day, Mr. Bernie?
How was my day? It was a busy day. It was a busy day because we're leaving on vacation tomorrow. So that makes today very busy. I've already been to the store. I put gasoline in my car. And then after this, I have to get my suitcase packed and ready to go. Okay. Had grown he, hair, facial. What's the first word?
He
He
had grown facial hair.
hair. And then our period. Okay. Very good. He had grown facial hair. Very good. Now let's move to number 3 and hope it comes up soon.
Can I
Now-
ask something?
Yes, go right ahead.
Are you teach on Cambly, or do you go to school too?
You know, I was a teacher at a school for 35 years. So I was a teacher for a long time. But then I decided to retire. Do you understand retire?
Yeah.
Yes.
I decided to retire. But after 1 year, I wanted to keep teaching, but I didn't want to go back to school. And I found Cambly. And I started on Cambly in 2019. I met Rezan in 2021. Okay. And now I've been teaching on Cambly for a little more than 5 years. A little
You are
more than,
a teacher at school too.
well, I mean, I was, but it's nice to be able to work in your own house. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because in the morning I get up, I put on a shirt and my sweater, and I have a cup of coffee, and I'm ready to teach.
It's
And
so
that's
hard
kind of-
to go school morning.
It is. And sometimes, I don't know, I like working from home. Some people don't like working from home. I like it. Okay. For it, him, time to was it, shave.
It's
It
It was for
try again. It was
time for
time for
shave it
okay. Who can help him? What's after 4? It was time for
to
him
him
To shave it.
to shave
to
it.
shave it. Period. Okay. All right, guys. Excellent. We're up to 3 correct sentences. Very good. Let's go on to the next one. Okay. Well done. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's a little slow, but well done. It's not your fault that the computer is slow. It's just a little slow right now. It might be the game's fault. It might not be the computer.
I think so.
Yeah. Come on, come on. There it is. Oh, wait, we already did that one. Come on. There. Spread shaving his face, the cream around face he.
He
Very good. He.
shaving
Okay. Shaving cream go together. What is the verb? What was he doing? He
spring
spread. Right.
He
He
spread
spread
shaving cream around his face.
around.
His face.
Oh, wait.
His
Let's
face.
do this. Wait. Oh, come on. He spread the shaving cream
Around his face.
around his face. Very good. He spread the shaving cream around his face. Very good. All right, one last one. Here we go. Oh, now that. Grab the he razor, shaving started and.
He
Mhm.
Started.
started shaving.
But first,
Started shaving.
first he, what's this?
Grabbed.
He grabbed. So here I'm
Grabbed.
grabbing something. First he grabbed. And what did he grab?
A razor.
The razor.
And started shaving.
Right. Very good. Very good. Okay. All right. So great job, guys. You got 100%. You did very well with that. So I'm going to give you some applause there. Very well. Now, just to make sure you understand everything, do you understand what they mean by?
Yeah.
I didn't ask the question yet, my friend. Okay. Okay. He is shaving. You see this man? This
we
is,
can see.
it's coming. It's coming. Okay. This man is shaving.
Yeah,
I understand.
Yeah, we can see.
Okay. Right. So he is shaving. Okay. So he is shaving. Okay. And then razor. Okay. This is the razor. I have this one right here. That's the razor that I use when I shave. Okay. And then shaving cream. Do you understand what that is?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So shaving cream. Okay. This man put on shaving cream. Okay. And so I use, this is the one that I use right there. Okay. Shaving cream. All right,
Okay.
guys. We understand that, all right?
Yes, we
Yeah.
understand.
All right. Okay. Now today, here's the thing with stories today. I do one story with Rezan, a different story with Berfin, and a different story with Bauer. Now, Bauer, you're doing Tire Town School, right?
Okay.
With the little trucks and cars and everything. Rezan, you are doing Robin Hood.
Correct.
Right, who robs from the rich and gives to the poor. And Berfin, you and I are doing a mix of different stories.
Yes.
Today's story is a mystery. And I want to start with this mystery story and see what you think about it. Now, do you understand that word mystery?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, mystery stories are very exciting and very interesting. So today, let me go over to the story. Here it is. Okay. Now, do you children know the story of Sherlock Holmes?
Yes.
Yeah, the great detective with many, many mysteries. And notice this is called a card player and a bookseller. You know what a card player is, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Playing cards. Can you look at that word bookseller? What do you think that is?
He sells the books.
Right. He must work at a bookstore, I guess, because he sells books. Okay. This man looks like a bookseller. Look at all the books he has. Lots of them. My goodness. Okay. So let's see.
Sherlock Holmes, The Adventure of the Empty House. Part 1. A card player and a bookseller.
Now, can you hear the story?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the 3 years since the death of Sherlock Holmes, my dear wife had also died. Thanks to my friendship with the great detective, I continued to be interested in crime. For my own amusement, and to distract myself from my grief, I often followed interesting cases. But of course I was never successful in solving any crimes. I think that Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard also missed Holmes because he sometimes visited me to discuss his latest cases. One spring evening, our topic of conversation was Ronald Adair's murder, or as the newspapers called it, the Park Lane mystery. Everyone in London was talking about this case, which was baffling the police. "There's no question that Adair was murdered," Lestrade said as we sat in my study.
Okay. Now, this man, he is all by himself. Why is he by himself?
And because his wife is dead.
Right. His wife had died, So he is by himself. He used to help Sherlock Holmes, but Sherlock Holmes died and his wife died. He is alone. But sometimes a detective comes and talks to him. And what do they talk about?
Maybe is the can they talk about that Sherlock Holmes didn't that, or
Right?
and
Maybe.
can be Sherlock Holmes?
Maybe. And they also talk about mysteries. For example, this man, Ronald Adair, was killed and they still can't figure out what happened. So they want to solve that mystery. They want to see if they can figure out what is happening. Let's do another page and then we'll try our game.
But I can't figure out how it was done or who did it. Perhaps it would help if you went over the details of the case, starting with what you know about the victim. I poured a cup of tea for each of us. That's what Mr. Holmes would do. Lestrade nodded. Ronald Adair was a wealthy young man who spent his time with the best members of society. One thing that makes this case so puzzling is that he didn't seem to have any enemies, male or female. Everyone liked him. That is unusual, I said. Go on. Adair belonged to 3 London card clubs where he regularly played whist. Lestrade explained that whist is a game played with a partner.
Okay, so this young man, Ronald Adair, there was something strange about him. He had lots of what and no what? What did he have lots of?
He have lots of idea.
Maybe ideas. Look at this sentence right here. One thing that makes this case so puzzling is that he didn't seem to have any enemies, male or female. Everyone liked him. He had a lot of
Lovers.
Well, if everybody liked him, wouldn't you say he had a lot of friends, right?
Oh,
And he didn't have any enemies. What does enemies mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
The humans that don't love him.
Exactly. Good job, Rezan. I'm glad you knew that. An enemy is someone who doesn't like you, who is not your friend. Okay? He didn't have enemies. Everybody liked him. Why would someone hurt someone who didn't have enemies? Why would someone do that? What do you think?
Maybe
See, go ahead.
maybe there is some enemies and they looking like friends. Maybe.
Ah, Rezan, very clever. Maybe he had friends who were secret enemies, right? They were very quiet and they didn't know that. Did you ever have someone and you thought they were your friend, but they weren't your friend?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, that happens. And that's difficult. That's very, very painful. Okay, guys, we have 5 minutes left. I'm going to send you another invite to that game and let's finish it together for 5 minutes. Okay, there it goes. So go ahead and join. Meanwhile, I'm going to close a window or two because I've got too many windows open here. All right, it'll be your turn first, okay?
Okay, Mr. Byrne.
Mr. Birdie,
Yes.
our family glad your New Year.
You like what?
My family glad your New Year, Christmas.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And same to you. Happy New Year to you. And thank you for your Christmas wishes. We had a wonderful Christmas together. Okay,
Thanks.
I'm guessing it's going to be an animal. Let's see. Someone there is a better artist than I am. Is it this animal? No. Okay. Is it a... Oh, that was your word. I
Yes.
remember that. That was your word. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Is alpacas have tail?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Okay.
Sleep? Yes.
Close, close. What's
Uh,
another word? Someone who is very slim is very... Okay, it starts with an S. If you're thin, if you're slim, you are...
We don't know.
Okay, it's okay. All right. Skinny, skinny. You are skinny. Okay. All right, go ahead.
no.
Oops. Okay.
It isn't. No.
Cargo. Oh, okay. I should have known that. Good try, though. Good try. All right. Yes, it's a girl. Now think about what's on her head. And this is her father.